like what you done to me. I can't believe.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome to
Akira and Willie TV. Today we are going to be doing a story time on how we first met and also on things about us and how you get to know us.
Because y'all want to get to know us and all of how we met, and
Okay, so first things first, of course, my name is Akira.
My name is Willie, duh.
We are currently about to be seniors in high school. I am 17.
I'm about to be 8. Well, I'm grown, but I'm 17, but I'm grown. But I get to the club.
No, he not. Anyways, so the story time on how we first met. So you want to start off?
Yeah, let me start off. See, I was I was young bull, young linebacker, 10th grade, Spanish, didn't know what they was talking about. So, females always got to be late. They probably going to be late to y'all probably going to be late to your own funeral. So, she walks in like a half an hour late. So, she walks in, and I'm kind of just searching the room, and then my eyes just caught her. I was like, whoa, who is that? And so, I just so happened to catch her friend, which who I know, be like, oh, do you know him? So I was like, oh, snap.
Let me tell you the story. Okay, so when I walked in, let me tell you my version. So when I walked in the classroom, I was late. You over-exaggerating because I was not half an hour late. When I walked in the classroom, I was scoping out the room, and he caught my attention. I guess we caught each other's attention at the same time. So I sat down at the table where my friend was, and
it was
he
like
knew
love
her.
At first sight, basically.
He knew her too, and I was like, who is that over there? Like, I had pointed knowing I should not be pointing.
And her ghetto friend pointed all the way at me, and I noticed.
My friend not ghetto, but anyway. So she told me, she was like, oh, that's Willie? Like, like, and I'm like, what grade he in? And I was like, is he in 11th grade? And she was like, no, girl, he in our grade. And I'm like, oh, really?
And I guess she thought I was a, cheater or whatever because I play football and I look good. So, but everybody not.
Yes, I thought he was an HO at the time. So I was just like, go about your business. I just want to know who he was. So then the year went on, and
she was checking for me to come into class, waiting on me to come to class. So I was just like, I had to make sure I freshen up from PE, because she was fine. So I can't come in I can't come into the room stinking. She fine. I gotta present myself, make it stare a little bit, while I walk in.
Anyways, he just scooped a whole point. So the year went on, and as the year went on, it was times where we sat by each other because our last names was at the end. It was so close to each other. So it was times where we sat by each other, and I'm not gonna lie, when it was time for a second period, because we had second period together, and I would wait for him to come to class. Like, I would be like, where he at?
I wonder why she be waiting. She don't know me.
Like, I would be like, where is this boy at? Like, why is he not here? Like, why is he late? Then he had friends in the class that was kind of like playful or whatever, but at the same time, I was looking at his company that he was around, and I was like, this boy is like a thought or something, because
and in reality,
his friends are thoughts.
I really wasn't.
His friends were thoughts, like all of them were thoughts. So I'm just thinking, oh, he must be a thought too. So I never like flirted or did anything like that, because it was just like, you're a thought. I'm not gonna sit up here. A thought is a HO,
HOE.
HOE, yeah. So I didn't want to come on to him or do anything like that, because I just thought, I'm not gonna put myself in that situation or whatever.
Well, are you done? Because that's not how it really went down.
I mean, from my point of view, that's how it went down.
When we first met and we was actually talking in the classroom, she could not stop. I kid you not, she could not stop smiling. I was like, is this little girl all right? Like, she could not stop smiling. And like every day she want to talk to me, gotta fix her hair and stuff. I don't know why. I was just a normal person. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I was feeling her too when I first saw her, but she didn't know that. I was not gonna let her know that. But I mean, y'all can call me crazy, but I scoped her out, for like 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks, watched her, see what she hangs around with, see how she goes about her daily life in school.
We were doing the same thing to each other practically, and I was thinking he was an HO. He was feeling me, but he didn't want me to know he was. So it was just like, I don't know. It was like.
Yeah, it was like she wanted me, but she didn't want to let me know because I guess
I thought he was a thought.
I looked it too, you know, whatever. I'll probably take it wrong. I'll probably size it, whatever. But I never talked to her in front of her friends because I feel like, you know how girls get when they're in high school, they young and boys try to talk to them. Oh no, boy, like I don't got time for that. I will get mad. I will stop.
So, anyways, the year went on, and by the time right before, it was the Friday right before
and
spring
she would
break.
never give me her number.
Oh
like,
yes, I skipped the whole part. Okay, so one day we actually had a conversation, and he was walking his third period was where my third period was, but it was like right next to each other.
So I did a little saucy where her head was at. Little middle school game, you feel me? I just said, I was like what I said. I seen her and I was like, oh, I had to reverse myself. And I was like, so I need help with my homework. You know the old homework trick, you know. That's like elementary. So I was like, see, elementary, we just say like kick and stuff. So I was like, can I get your number so you can help me study? And she was like, wait, please. I was like, oh, shit.
Yes, I was not falling for that. I do not fall for them little childish games, or little childish little what you call it? What you call it?
It's called sauce.
No, it's not. It's not. But whatever the boys be trying to sauce girls up and say or whatever, I don't fall for that. Like, I do not fall for that. Anyways, so I was like, boy, no. Like, you better go find somebody else to study with because you ain't studying with me or whatever. Because I already know what he was trying to lead to.
But in her reality,
I thought he was a thought.
Yeah, so she thought I was just trying to whatever with her, and I wasn't. I wasn't even like that.
Anyway, so the year went on, back to what I was saying, the year went on, and the Friday right before spring break, he had came, it was one of them days I was waiting for him to come into class, so he had came into class, and he was like busy on his phone.
Why was you waiting
Anyways, he was busy on his phone or whatever, and
she thought I was texting one of my girlfriends.
Yeah, I thought he was texting his girlfriend, and he came into class kind of like mad because his friend had said something, and he was like rude to his friend too, so I'm like, oh, he mad. He must be mad about something.
Done. See, once you a black man in society trying to get something done, you can't be interrupted, and they was interrupting me, so I wasn't having it like at all.
So anyways, I guess he was trying to get something done or whatever, and I was like, like usually he come in and he be like, you know, hello Akira, or hey, you know, whatever, and I'm like, he didn't say hi, he didn't say nothing. Like I had got mad, like I got real mad or whatever, and
why you didn't speak to me? Your mouth worked, don't it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not gonna make the first move, okay?
Just like she never made the first move when she gave me her number. I had to text her every morning, faithfully, every night.
Yep. Anyways,
I don't know who she could have been texting somebody else. I don't know.
Anyways, let me get back to the story because he just all off topic. So, anyways, so I was like, like him and his girlfriend must be having an argument or something. Like I was mad because, mind you, I just had seen him walking with this girl like last week. Like, so I'm just thinking in my head, okay, like he must be arguing with his girlfriend or something or whatever, but he still have no right not to come in. Like I was thinking in my head, he has no right not to come in and say hi to me, like, and not say hi to me. Like I got real mad.
And
so
that's not my duty. She could have said hi to herself too.
So close to the end of the class, he was like standing by me or whatever, and I was like, I did say something to him, and I was like, you can't say hi?
No, actually, she bumped into me.
Yeah, I bumped into him.
She was like, you walking too slow or something like that. And then I turned around, and in my head, I'm thinking, oh, she want to come and talk to somebody now. So in my head, I'm thinking, I'm finna walk her to class, I'm finna get to know her, then I'm finna get her number. And I guess that's what happened.
Excuse the horn.
Yeah.
Anyways, so yes, he walked me to class, and while we were walking to class, we had this conversation, and he was like, oh.
And I was actually doing a job application, trying to get my own, money started up.
So yeah, so we were walking to class. He walked me to class or whatever, and he was in. I had said something, I don't know, but it was a conversation about his girlfriend had came up, and he told me that he didn't have a girlfriend, and I was like, stop lying.
Never believe.
Me thinking he's trying to play game or whatever, play game on me or whatever. Cause I'm thinking he's a thought or whatever. So I'm just like, stop lying. So one of his little homeboys walked past and he tapped him. He was like, oh, do I still go out? Wait, what's her name? I'm not saying her name.
It was a group of my homeboys, and they all said no.
It was one.
It was a group.
It was one. I don't remember being a group. Anyways.
It was all going to her by her class, and she was on the wall, and I'm talking to her, but she's smiling, but she trying to act like she ain't looking at me, but she really thinking about, oh, he so this, he so that. And I had to, ask my homeboy. She thought I was lying, I guess, because that's my homeboy, so he gonna lie for me, but I wasn't lying. I don't lie.
Anyways, so I'm like, like your friend just lying for you. Like, that's what I'm thinking, because that's what boys do. They like to lie. They like to do all that other stuff.
Not all
so
boys.
Yes, so that's what I thought. So then we got close to my teacher and to my class or whatever. My teacher, she was a young teacher, so he was standing there by the door or whatever, and he was like, can I get your number or whatever? And he was like, can we still communicate during break or something like that? He said, I don't remember.
She wanted to. Her expression showed that she wanted, but she tried to beat around the bush a little bit. Tried to, oh, you still got a girlfriend? Nah, boo, nah, got no girlfriend. In reality, she wanted to give me her number, but she was acting like she wanted me to work. She wanted me to jump off a bridge to get her number.
I did not. I just thought he had a girlfriend, and I thought he was a thought, so he was gonna work for that number.
Yeah.
Ladies, girls, make him work, okay?
Fellas, put in the work, but don't put in too much work.
No, put in the work. Put in the work.
If
Ladies,
you feel like she the one, then you
work.
then you go there, then you jump off that bridge. But if you don't feel that way, you don't think about it when you not like texting her. Don't do that. Don't waste your time. I know some of you fellas out there like to just getting girls, numbers, heads, and just try to whatever with them. Don't do that. It's just not the way to go.
Anyways, so like I was saying, what happened after that? So my teacher, the bell was about to ring. Mind you, my third period was right there by his class. So, all he had to do was walk down a little bit and he was at his class. So, what was I about to say? Dang, I got off track. Oh yeah, so I'm standing on the wall or whatever, and he was like, can we still communicate during break or whatever? And I'm just like I'm thinking about it. I really want to be like, yes, let me give you.
She keeps saying, oh, don't you got a girlfriend? Don't you got a girlfriend? I'm like, no, I don't. Ask your friend, ask my friends. I don't have no.
So I was like, I took out my phone and then I gave him my number. I got his phone and I gave him my number, and I was like, don't.
Since I couldn't put my number in her phone because she don't text first, so.
Listen, I just feel that if you really want to get to know me, and if you say you really like me and want to get to know me, you're going to put in that work to text me first and to text me good morning every morning, okay? I mean, I do that. I'm going to do it sometime back to you because I don't want you to feel like, oh, you're going to put in all the work.
And she never did it until I brought it up. So, and I, see, when I got her number, it's one of my homeboys, I was talking to him. And I said, I ain't gonna text her. I'm gonna wait till like 2-3 days. See what her mind going through. See what she thinking about. So I wait 2-3 days. I text her.
You didn't wait 2-3 days. He texted me that same day. He said,
I
"Hi,
waited
princess."
2-3 days, and I
texted
texted
her.
I did.
He did not. He did not. I'm
this.
telling you, he did not.
I can show you.
You can't show. How? That
was
was a year and a half ago.
I keep
How
a message forever.
Listen, he did not wait a day and a half. Because if he would have did that, we wouldn't be sitting right here today.
And it's funny how as soon as I text her, within a minute, within 3 seconds, I got a reply back. Cause that's when I knew she was.
When he first got my number during the school day, that next period, he texted me, "Hi, princess," or something like that.
She
and I texted him
back
back,
like
"Hi,"
this, like this.
Later that night, after I texted him back, "Hi," whatever, "Hey," whatever I said, he didn't text me back till later that night. It wasn't no 2 to 3 days or whatever he's saying. He texted me back later that night, and when he texted me back later that night, that's when, the conversation started. Like, he didn't wait no 2 to 3 days. He playing.
Yeah, but she was waiting on my text every night.
I'm not gonna lie, I was.
Yeah, because
I was.
As soon as I text her, she tried to wait. First she was texting back fast, and she realized what she was doing. She tried to wait a little 5 minutes every now and then and text me back. I'm not falling for that.
And when he texted me, I was telling my aunt about him or whatever. I was like, it's this boy that got my number today, and I actually I really like him. Like, I want to really get to know him or whatever. And, what do you think or whatever? And she was like, give him a chance. Like, just give him a chance. Because I was like...
Thank God for Auntie, because I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't be here. I'll probably be laying on my bed lonely, like an old bulldog, waiting on somebody to scoop me up. And I guess she finally scooped me up.
Anyways, so yes, that is our story time on how we first met or whatever.
Oh, I ain't gonna tell you how when we first got on FaceTime. Oh my gosh. So I'm on my bed, you know, I'm getting home, fresh out the shower, clean, smelling good, AC.
That's another story time.
I get on the bed, you know, let me see what she doing, let me see what she at. Let me call her right quick. So when I called FaceTime her, she so happened to be with her friends at her friend's house.
Yes, I was.
And all her little friends making all this noise. Like, how rude can they be?
It was only my 2 friends, so.
Like, how rude can they be? So I get on FaceTime. So, you know, she waited like 6. When I tell you she waited like 6 rings, I was about to hang up. Like, really. Like, when I
I had to
FaceTime
make
you,
sure I was cute.
when I FaceTime you, answer like within the first 2 rings.
No.
Don't 6 rings? I was about to
No.
hang up and go to sleep.
No. I had to make sure I was cute.
So she finally answered. So she answered, and I said, "What's up?" She's doing all this. I'm like, oh my gosh. So why is she doing all this? And then when she put the little phone on the charger, she can't have her face in the camera while she's charging the phone. Her friends is back there making so much chaos.
Perfect lighting.
Like
I had to have the perfect lighting. Like, I just had to make sure my first FaceTime call, because the first impression is everything.
Yeah,
like, I feel like the first impression is everything, guys.
Yeah, she would have got on the phone with a do-rag on, a bonnet, whatever y'all girls call it. I would have hung up instantly.
Exactly. But now I get on that FaceTime call, like, in my bed, sleep, snoring, looking like who knows what. Like, I be on that FaceTime call like anything now.
And
I mean,
I'll be like,
we've been.
what is wrong with you? Like, you need to get up, go brush your teeth,
Nah.
go get your hair done. Like, this ain't no Stanford and Son show. This ain't no Good Times.
What?
Like, you need to get up, do what you gotta do, come see me. Like, simple as that.
Anyways,
all right, this concludes
our story time on how we first met.
First met, you know, there's no other time we were gonna meet again, we're gonna break up, none of that. So make sure y'all
like, subscribe, and comment. And I have my own separate channel as well. It is called Akira Beauty. It will be on the screen
at the bottom
or in the description box, whichever one. But make sure you go subscribe to my channel, especially if you like my everyday makeup look. I will be uploading that tutorial very, very soon. So make sure, and then also follow all of our social medias down below, or it'll be somewhere on the screen. I'm not sure, but it's going to be down below or somewhere on the screen. Make sure you follow all of our social medias.
And we'll, you know, keep you posted every day of our, you know, Snapchat and stuff like that.
Yes. Thank you for watching. Bye.